Hi, it's Rodney Charters here, speaking from the BSC Expo 2018 in London in the UK, and I'm here with Mark Shipman-Mueller, Product Manager for Cameras, and you have a new toy.
Yes, we do. It's very exciting. We have a new camera and a new set of lenses and a new lens mount. The camera is called the Alexa LF. LF stands for large format. Because it has a much bigger sensor than our previous cameras, this is a sensor that's slightly larger than full framed. Full frame is 36 by 24 millimeters. This sensor is 36.7 by 25.54 millimeters. With the new camera, there's a whole new set of lenses, the ARRI signature primes. 60 new lenses from 18 to 280 millimeters, most of them T1.8. Very lightweight and beautiful image, very creamy, soft, organic image, especially, of course, in combination with the camera. And between the two, there's a new lens mount called the LPL mount, large PL. And this lens mount works with the camera and the lenses, but we're also licensing the lens mount. And we already have talks with other companies that said they want to adopt the lens mount, including Ingenue, Cook, Leica, Panavision, ARRI Rental. Not sure if I forgot anybody.
It sounds like the list.
Yeah, that sounds about like the list. And I'm sure others will join.
What about coverage for pre-existing optics?
Well, the camera clearly is designed for the new lenses, but we also have a PL adapter that you can attach into the new lens mount. And then we did some tests and we found that master primes from 35 millimeter on, anything longer than 35 actually covers one of the sensor modes. It's called LF 16:9 sensor modes, which is 3840 by 21.6 pixels. So that should fit for any television show with a 4K mandate.
Yes.
We're
thinking of Netflix in particular.
You said that.
I'm saying that. It has been a bit of a problem for many of us who love the Alexa line. And was there any consideration given to making a mini version of this camera?
There was, however, the camera runs up to 150 frames a second. And pushing that many pixels through, the mini is just too small for that.
So it's brand new media from Codex, I take it?
No, it's the same medium. A lot of the stuff stays the same. We're recording ARRI RAW, we're recording ProRes, we're using the SXR capture drives, and we're recording to S/S Pro cards. So the workflow is exactly the same as it was. What changed is the sensor is larger, and we have more pixels. So this sensor now has 4448 by 3069 pixels.
And essentially the same characteristics as pre-existing Alexas?
Yes, it's the same pixel design and the same pixel size. So we're getting the same high dynamic range, wide color gamut, nice skin tones. It uses the same color science.
Can you do ProRes?
Yes, you can do ProRes, and you record that either on the SXR capture drives, or you can record that on an S/S Pro card.
I have to ask, when?
A good question. The camera should be available at the end of March, so very soon, yes. And the lenses, the first set of lenses will be available in June, and then there will be more lenses becoming available every month after that.
Price?
The price, at this point in time, in euros, the camera basic set is priced at 74,000 euros. And that includes most of what you see here, the viewfinder, the handle, but it also includes the PL to LPL adapter and one wireless video receiver that works with a wireless video transmitter that's built into the camera.
That covers the iris controllers and so on?
No, that's not included. That is not included, yeah.
Is the main controller capable of controlling these if you get motors?
Yes, of course. Yes.
So it is a controller that will have additional benefits?
Yes, the controller is built into the camera.
Okay. How long has it been in development?
About a year and a half. I mean, the lenses have been in development a little longer, so has the sensor. We started thinking about this when we started thinking about the 65. And we said, well, we could also make a sensor that's in between the 65 and the Super 35. And then with the success of the 65, we felt we needed a product for sale that everybody could purchase. And that's what led to this camera.
These physicality of it is very similar to an existing EV body.
Yes.
But obviously the electronics have improved substantially. Has that allowed you to do any more improvements in noise control and so on?
Yes, we have an improved noise control in the camera. There's this temporal noise control we have built in, but it also looks at the surrounding pixels to try to avoid some of the artifacts. That's a new thing built into this camera.
Excellent. Everybody's pretty excited by the arrival. It was a well-kept secret, but I think people did know about it. Do you have anything more to say about the future for this line in the direction? Are you thinking of a smaller version?
You know what, we looked at it, but it's really, really difficult. So at this point in time, we just don't know.
Yeah.
To squeeze all that processing power into a small unit is really, really hard.
Yes.
So we don't know at this point in time. But
okay.
the exciting thing really, while I love the hardware,
yes.
I'm a camera fetishist, I
Yes.
admit that.
Yes.
The exciting thing are the images.
Yes.
And the images, using the camera, especially in combination with the lenses, they just look stunning, and they look different from anything I've seen previously. And so I think this is for people like you to test the camera and figure out what to do with this tool now.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of new glass classics from Cook. I bought a set this year, and I love what happens in the edges of the frame. And I heard you talking about some DPs who have been experimenting with pre-existing lenses where there was fall-off, but they're quite comfortable with. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, it makes the engineers cringe, but a lens has what's called an image circle.
Yes.
That's the area within which the image quality is guaranteed by the manufacturer. But outside of this image circle is something called the illumination circle, where there's still light, but of completely undefined quality. And a lot of people are starting to look into what you get there. I know Art Adams did a test recently, and then a DP who shot one of the show reels for this camera, Matthias Boucard, he shot with the Alexa 65 and the master anamorphics, and he really liked what happens at the edges, how the image got really wonky at the edges. Again, the engineers are cringing, but you guys are artists. You're not engineers. And so we make the tools, and then you go and figure out how to make the beautiful images.
Thank you. Fantastic work. I wish you all the success with this particular body. May it sell as many as the Mini.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.